As the autumn leaves tumble through the air around her, sweet Caroline's natural reaction is more than just adorable. You're witnessing a living, breathing miracle, a miracle you helped make happen.
Wow. I can't believe how much that little girl has gone through, and she can look up and have the biggest smile on her face. Sorry. Yeah, she's an inspiration to me.
Every single day with her is just a gift, and every single day with her being actually home with us and with her sisters is just even more of a blessing. And it's amazing how far she has come in her just a little over 1 year of life.
Just more than a year ago, all of this seemed like an unreachable dream for Kosair Kid Karoline.
We basically didn't know anything was wrong with Caroline when she was born.
I didn't worry, I was just so excited, and we were anticipating this healthy baby. And
we had this idea of what our life was going to be like with our third daughter.
But I held Caroline for the first time, and I could tell she was coughing. I could tell she was having a terrible time breathing, and she kept coughing and coughing. And I don't know, it looked like she was really struggling. And then they tried to feed her, they took her back.
She is diagnosed with esophageal atresia, trisomy 21, which is a form of Down syndrome. She has a PFO, which is a heart defect. She also has a hiatal hernia.
And it was like, oh my God, it was like that. Life was completely flipped upside down.
The young family held on to each other and prayed for a solution. Soon it became obvious that the only hope would lie far from the comforts of home, outside of our area, and beyond what they could afford.
Basically, in Louisville, there was nothing else they could do for Caroline.
Boston and the care Caroline so desperately needed appeared out of reach.
So I actually had somebody reach out to me, I believe it was a Shriner, who told me about the Kosair Charities when Caroline was first diagnosed and in the hospital. And I didn't really do much with it because she was still in Louisville. And then once Caroline was being transferred to Boston, that's when I reached back out, and I knew we weren't able to make it happen where we were able to go to Boston with Caroline without help.
After 259 days in the hospital, including 18 days paralyzed and sedated, numerous surgeries, and months away in Boston, Caroline finally came home.
What Kosair has really done to us has been able to take 95% of the stress out of it. It lets us focus 100% on our family and what we need to do. That's what Kosair has done for us.
Just thank you. Thank you, because without the donations and just people, Caroline would not be going to Boston for her procedure. So without Kosair Charities, she might even still be in the hospital. She may have undergone more surgeries than what she had to go through up in Boston. So Kosair Charities has brought me joy. It's brought me peace. It's brought me comfort. I felt comfort knowing that we were being taken care of. I was at peace that I could just sit with Caroline, and when she was paralyzed and sedated for 18 days, that I could just be there with her and just support her. And as a mom, that just having all those things, being so far away from home, just really means a lot.
Us being together as a family, we would still have joy, but Kosair definitely makes it a lot more joyful. Yeah, I can definitely say that.
Caroline's challenges continue. She requires return trips for treatment in Boston every few weeks with the hope that someday she'll be able to eat solid food and doctors can finally remove the tube that feeds her. Mom and Dad dream of a time when Caroline can run and play in the yard with her big sisters Kinley and Claire.
I would not trade her for the world. She inspires me to be a better mom. She inspires me to just live life to the fullest and just be a better person. And she's just the strongest little girl I know. And I just love her.